Excellence over everything, that's the motto we thrive. From the king corner, watch the champions rise. Never back down, we staying alive. In the fight game, let's do it.
This weekend was a rough weekend. What else can I say? We went into Vancouver pretty confident. Azamat was confident. But Yusri had a good game plan. And there are a few tactical errors that were made on Azamat's side and on my side as well. There could have been things that could have made a difference during fight week that we addressed. Azamat will come back stronger and better and smarter and refocused. And I need to step my game up as a coach and I guess make some changes myself. And I already know what changes that I'm gonna make. Yeah, and then Rainier de Ritter, my other person that I thought was gonna shine this weekend, he came up short. Yeah, he's a tough fighter. Came up short. Brendan Allen had a great game plan. Yes, he did. Congratulations to Yusri and Brandon Allen. They came ready, in shape. They followed a good game plan and stuck to the script. And that's what good fighters do. And I'm sure Rainier de Ritter will be back. You know, I spoke to him at the airport and we talked about some things. And he himself will be making some changes as well. So, you know, I'm not going to say what changes, but I'm pretty sure he'll mention that when he has the time to talk or speak to somebody. Yeah. But the crowd in Vancouver was a good crowd. Vancouver's a cool city. It's very diverse. There's some good food there, you know. Downtown was easy to move around. It was pretty crowded, you know, it was busy, but it was nice and clean. But the third person that I stated would shine this weekend. And that third person is Bryce Henry, Baba Yaga, or Baba Yaga. Is it Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga? I'm not sure, Baba Yaga. And boy, did he shine. His opponent came out aggressive. He was bigger. Bryce Henry usually carries a significant reach advantage and a height advantage over his opponent. But this opponent was big. He had long reach. His reach was 1 inch shorter than Bryce Henry's. And his height, I think he was like 1 or 2 inches shorter than Bryce Henry. But size-wise, yeah, this guy was bigger. I'm going blank on his name. But he came tough. He came to fight, but Bryce Henry was just too quick. He was too slick. His defense was too sharp. I mean, everything about this dude. And to make matters worse, in between the rounds, I saw a chessboard in the ring. And while he was getting Vaseline applied to his face, he was playing some type of version of chess that I have never seen. I mean, he grabbed his pawn and moved his pawn horizontal. And then the person he was playing against did the same thing. And then they started, man, I never seen it, but it was funny. It was funny. It was hilarious. But once that bell rung and it was time to get back to action, Bryce got them hands throwing. He got them hands moving. And he couldn't miss no target. At one point, he landed a clean, straight right hand to his opponent's eye. And his opponent did a delay reaction and took a knee. His opponent took quite a few knees in that fight. And he was tough, man, but he was just outmatched. And BKFC, I think it's time for Bryce Henry to get a title shot. Julian Lane is the champion there. And Julian Lane is a hell of a fighter. He's physical. He has a good chin. He has experience in the bare-knuckle arena. But man, I'm just not sure if he can deal with the athletic ability, volume, accuracy, and the boxing acumen of Bryce Henry. But then at the same time, if I were Julian Lane and I were to fight Bryce Henry, I know the approach I would take if I was him. But I'm not going to say nothing because he has good corners. He's a fighter himself. But when that fight's made, yeah, you better believe I'm going to tune in. I really like what BKFC's doing. I like the fight nights. Because now with the fight nights, you can get these up-and-comers more experience. And at the same time, you can build stars, right? And I truly believe, wholeheartedly believe, that BKFC is going to shine. I truly think that BKFC could be on cable TV. I know, there's a lot of blood, but it's 2-minute rounds. You know, they could have the fight nights, give them like 3 2-minute rounds to showcase their skills on TV, you know. But hey, you know, we have Amazon Prime, they're on the Zone. You know, I'm just hoping to see more bare-knuckle action. I'm looking forward to BYB. I hope that more promotions pop up. And I hope in the future, BYB and BKFC can co-promote a few shows here and there. But that's just me and my wishful thinking. But anyways, I just got back from Canada about an hour ago. I'm gonna relax and then head to American Top Team tomorrow. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. I'm out.